LJISD community. My name is Nereyda Cantu and I'm one of your school board members. Today I will be visiting with curriculum instruction as we take a look at how our district is getting ready and ensuring our students a safe and quality education. Good morning. Thank you.
Hello, Ms. Cantu, and welcome to John F. Kennedy Elementary, one of our STEM designated campuses.
Hello, Ms. Verial, and thank you for having me here today. I'm honored to be here at JFK and listen to the wonderful things and see firsthand what our staff has been working and doing with our students.
Well, let me tell you, our district has had to go through a major transformation based on this health crisis with COVID-19. And basically, we've had to not only work with our staff, but also our students and our principals to ensure that our students continue to receive that quality education that they deserve, whether on campus or at home. So we thank you for being here and for the interest that you have on ensuring that our kids continue to receive that quality education.
Well, you're welcome. And like I said, I'm honored to be here and I can't wait to hear all about it.
Ms. Cantu, let me just tell you one of the things that we did, to ensure this transformation to help our teachers prepare for that education that our kids deserve. One of the things that we started doing was the staff development, changing how we train our teachers. So back in the spring, when we had to close the district and we had to go completely 100% virtual, what we started doing is ensuring that our teachers received basic Google training, right? So we started with that and teaching our teachers on just how to create a Google Classroom. And then in the summer, we went ahead and progressed to bringing in the basic building blocks through the Google implementation. And one of the things that I'm very proud of is our technology department, utilizing the technology department to be able to provide some of these trainings and utilizing some of our teachers that we currently have at our campuses to provide those trainings, from teachers to librarians, to provide those trainings when it comes to building those building blocks utilizing technology. And that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing our teachers delivering those virtual lessons to our students, but it's not only about that technology, it's about checking for understanding through Paradeck, utilizing Seesaw, utilizing Flipgrid, and our teachers were able to get all of those trainings through these amazing trainers that we have in our district. So we're very proud to say that our teachers received an abundant amount of staff development, and our teachers in the district attended these trainings. So that says a lot about our teachers in the district, about how dedicated they are in ensuring that our kids continue to receive that education that they deserve.
Wow, well, I'm ecstatic to hear that our district is providing so much staff development and more than anything, preparing our teachers and our staff for this pandemic. And I want to thank you and all your staff and all our central office administration for taking this initiative and always watching out for our students and our staff, because like I said, preparation is the key, and preparing our teachers for whether it's virtual learning or face-to-face as we just started yesterday. I want to thank you, and I'm excited to hear that we provide this much help and assistance to all our staff. So Ms. Verial, with our students receiving their education at home through remote learning, how are we making sure as a district that our students are still receiving the same educational opportunities that they would be receiving had they been in school face-to-face?
Basically, any student that has chosen at the high school any path, that educational path, that path has not changed. Let me give you an example. If a student has chosen to, go and get a certificate in welding, well, that courses or that path has continued, and they will end up with a welding certificate, whether virtual instruction or on-campus instruction. Let me give you another example. If we have students that are taking dual courses, well, we're still in partnership with SDC, and they are taking their courses virtually, and we are still monitoring their progress. SDC is still monitoring their progress to ensure that they're successful as well. So we're still providing those opportunities, right? With SDC, there's a different schedule, but we're still providing those opportunities for our kids. Another example is fine arts. Our kids that are in band at middle school and high school, they're still receiving that instruction from their band directors. We're still, putting on performances. I know that pretty soon, I believe next week, we're going to start putting out a performance for the community and for our district community. That way we could go ahead and showcase our students. And just because we are going through a major health crisis, we're not going to make it an educational crisis. Our district is not going to allow that. We are better than that.
Wow, that's so refreshing to hear, and it amazes me how, if you really look at it virtually, our students are still able to do everything. And I thank you for sharing that info with me. I'm pretty sure our parents at home also are reassured to hear that our district is still doing everything that they can do to make sure that all their educational opportunities are still provided to their children.
Thank you, Ms. Cantu. Thank you for that. And again, it takes a team. Amazing teachers, amazing band directors, amazing coaches. I can't say enough about, our staff, our leaders, our principals. I mean, it starts from the top. So thank you so much for joining us today.
So, Ms. Villarreal, as per recommendation from our administration, our board recently approved phase 1 of instruction. Can you tell me a little bit about how that is going?
Absolutely, Ms. Cantu. So basically, administration, what they did was we identified over 1,463 students that had no infrastructure here in the district. So basically, what that means is that these students that were identified, even if they received a device from the district or a hotspot, they were not able to connect to online or virtual instruction. So through TEA guidelines and recommendations from our commissioner, we have to start in phasing in our students. So our phase 1 was identifying these kids, which we've brought in for phase 1 instruction. And what we had during our first day of instruction was over 300 students. And what you would be able to see if you were to walk into a classroom would be that students are logging on using a device that we've given them, and they are logging on to their regular teacher, their teacher of record, and they're able to receive online instruction. And that is called synchronous instruction, when they're receiving instruction with their teacher. And then they follow the regular schedule and they come to asynchronous instruction. So what asynchronous instruction is, when the student basically logs off and they're gonna be able to do work independently. These students that are at home, they're doing it at home with their parents, or they're doing it at home with their teacher virtually. But the kids that are here on campus are basically gonna be doing it with a teacher that's here with them, providing that monitoring that's happening while they were logged on during the synchronous instruction.
Thank you, Ms. Villarreal, once again for everything that you do for our students and our staff. I know you mentioned it was a teamwork, and I see it, because I don't think that any of this is possible without working as a team. So on my behalf and on the behalf of the school board, the entire school board, I want to thank you and your department for taking this time with me today to explain to our community and to especially our parents out there what we are doing and what the district continues to do to ensure that we provide that quality education, but also a safe education for their children. So thank you once again.
Thank you, Ms. Cantu. And on behalf of our students, our parents, our staff, and the whole entire community, we want to thank you and the rest of our school board for the tremendous support that you all have rendered us during these difficult times. They're not easy times. When change occurs, it's not easy. When transformation is required, it's not easy. But when we know that we have the support and that we're working collaboratively, things just flow and come together. So we want to thank you and the rest of the board for everything and the decisions that you all are making and the support that you give administration in order for us to continue to support the rest of our staff here in the district.
Of course, you're welcome. And just to end, I would like to say, I think we share this this slogan that together or apart, we will continue to shine together as a district. So thank you.